Hello then and welcome back. Episode 4 of the Napoli save on Football Manager 2021. We've played quite a few games off camera. We'll update you all on them, but let's start by running the intro. So we start off here against our biggest rivals, Roma, and what a result this was. Away at the Olimpico, Victor Osimhen giving us the goal, Roma 0, Napoli 1. Followed up by another 1-0 win, this time at home to Genoa. Zielinski with an absolute beauty. Wonderful curling strike into the far corner. Our next game was a much trickier fixture away at Torino. Simone Verdi with an absolute cracker early on in the first half, just 2 minutes in, putting Torino in front. But Napoli came back into it. Mario Rui down the left-hand side. Beats his marker. Good cross. Politano pulls it back, and there he is again. Victor Osimhen to make it 1-1 after just 12 minutes. And then just after the break, Mario Rui getting the ball on the left-hand side again. Zielinski with the ball in, and there he is again. Victor Osimhen, the goal machine. Torino 1, Napoli 2. Then came our first defeat in over 15 games. Eriksen's ball in, Sensi with the header, into Milan with a 1-0 win. Hellas Verona up next after the winter break. Nikola Kalinic running down the left hand side all the way from his own box, beating Malkiot as well. Great strike, Verona in front. But we came back in this one as well. Politano doing well, finds Malkiot, and Gagliardini falling for Fabian. Fabian with a great strike from the edge of the box. Then in the 84th minute, we managed to get ourselves in front. Malkiot running down the right hand side, finding Lozano. Lozano's ball in, and there's Victor Osimhen. So from there we had two back-to-back 2-0 wins. First up against Benevento, Victor Osimhen getting the scoring started. And Lorenzo Insigne wrapping things up for us. Great ball from Zielinski there. Then our last game before the episode, Crotone away. Irving Lozano running down the right hand side, great cross in, and there he is again, that man Victor Osimhen, putting Napoli in front just before half time. And in the 85th we wrapped it up. Di Lorenzo to Galeno. He beats his marker. It's well saved. Comes back to Galeno, finishes brilliantly for Napoli. So here we are then, 3 games for today's episode. We start with the home game against Fiorentina in the Coppa Italia. Then we've got the Super Cup final against Juventus, and we'll wrap things up with an away trip to Parma in the league. So this is how we line up today then. Alex Murray in goal, Di Lorenzo at right back, Maksimovic and Koulibaly at centre back, Gulam at left back, Bakayoko ball winning midfielder, Zielinski as a deep line playmaker. Galeno is going to start on the left, Insigne's not fit today. Politano on the right, Mertens through the middle, Victor Osimhen up top. Here's Koulibaly. Zielinski. Can he look forward? He finds Politano. Galano. Lovely football from Napoli. Gulam, can he cross it in? Lirola with the tackle. And he's called it for a penalty. What will VAR say about that? And they say it's not a penalty. Lovely. Dries Mertens looking quite unfit there as well. Half time then, 0-0. Not much to talk about in the first half. We're going to drop back to cautious and try and hit them on the break. Right, let's make a change. Osimhen's coming off for Belotti. Dries Mertens is going to come off for Fabian, and Bakayoko coming off for them. Maksimovic. Can he cross it in? It's a good ball. Galeno is there. Napoli 1, Fiorentina 0 in the 70th minute. Is that going to be enough to send us through to the second round of the Coppa Italia? The holders, remember. Maksimovic does well down the right hand side. Galeno beating his marker. 1-0 Napoli. There we are then. Napoli hold out for a 1-0 win. We're becoming the specialists at 1-0s. Good win, boys. Well done. So only one change to talk about. Lorenzo Insigne comes in on the left-hand side. Let's see how we can get on here in our first cup final. Obviously, we didn't qualify ourselves. They qualified from last season. It'll be interesting to see how different we are compared to Juventus, how much we've changed since the 5-2 defeat earlier in the season. We're going to start on cautious, as you saw me just change there. Let's see what happens. Right then, let's get things underway and see what we can do in the cup final. Oh, mistake by Cuadrado. Mertens is away. And it's well blocked. Good start from Napoli. Alexandro with the throw. Kulusevich is there. And it's well blocked. And they've got it away. Here's Osimhen. Beats his marker. Beats his second. Victor Osimhen. Good effort. Kulusevich. Up against Di Lorenzo. Oh no, they're giving a penalty. Hopefully it can get overturned at VAR. No, penalty given. Chance for Juventus to go in front. It's Paulo Dybala to take it. And it's straight down the middle. Juventus lead Napoli by 1-0. Beaten finalists in the Coppa Italia, Juventus, remember. Looking for revenge here. It's a good penalty. Bentancur, great ball in. Alexandro, can he pull it back? He can, and it's 2-0. It's going to go down as a Maximovic own goal. And Juventus have looked a lot better today than they did in the league match. Great run, Alexandro. Kulusevich with the shot. Maximovic sending it past the keeper. Right, we need to change things round at half time. Let's throw a water bottle. Seemed demotivated. You're getting beat 2-0. What do you expect? Well, it's a pretty poor second half. This is the first chance of it. Victor Osimhen. And it's saved by Szczesny. Victor's had a couple of chances today. Should have done better. Politano with the corner. Szczesny catches it. Time is running out for Napoli. I'm guessing Juventus celebrations aren't loading for some reason. Right, let's come back in 5 days' time with the away trip to Parma. Okay, here we are then. Parma away in the league. We've made a couple of changes today. Fabian comes back in at deep line playmaker. Belotti is coming in up front because Victor Osimhen has picked up a small knock. Malchiot is going to be in at right back as well. Manolas is back from injury, so that should help the defence. We are going to start on cautious. We need to go and get a win today. Let's see how we get on. First chance then going to Napoli. Fabian Ruiz on the left-hand side. Pulls it back to Bakayoko. Fabian Ruiz again. Is he going to take a shot? He's not. He's found Bakayoko. Out to Kevin Malchiot. Good ball. Fabian Ruiz. Good chance. Why hasn't he took a shot? Gulam has it. Ruiz again. Fabian Ruiz into the box. And from a narrow angle, it wasn't a great effort. He had the chance earlier there. Chance late on in the half. Here's Caramo. He's beaten Fabian Ruiz. And Alex Murray will pick it up. Okay, time to make a change. Galeno is coming on the left for Insigne. In fact, no, he's not. Galeno is going to come on the left, and we're going to put Lorenzo Insigne up front as an advance forward. See if he can score a goal. Let's bring off Bakayoko on a yellow card. Politano's cross. Galeno over the bar. Good chance that for Napoli. Here's Mertens. Good ball in. Oh, it's headed in. It's offside. Koulibaly scored it. VAR checking the goal. And it's going to go down as an offside. Ah, it's disappointing. Thought we'd won it in the last minute. And that is the final whistle. Terrible game. Just looking at this, man. Andrea Belotti, 1 goal in 12 appearances. Horrendous return. That 1 goal's costed 20 million so far. Looking at the league table then, we are in 5th place. We've got a game in hand on Sampdoria and Inter Milan above us. So hopefully we can challenge for the top 4 at least. We're in a much better position than we were at the end of the last episode, so I am happy with that, but we need to start scoring more goals. Victor Osimhen's done well with 10, but as soon as he's out of the team, it's like nobody else really wants to try. So, apologies for today's episode. 3 terrible performances. Well, not terrible, we beat Fiorentina, but the result against Juventus was poor. The result against Parma was poor as well. But hopefully we can make it up. So in the next episode, we're going to come back on the 13th of February. My plan is Juventus at home. Both legs against CSKA Moscow in the Europa League. And sandwiched in the middle, we've got an away trip to AC Milan as well. Hopefully, we will be in a better boat come that point. And as always, if you've enjoyed today's episode, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Friday's episode, so the next episode will be going up on Monday. Plenty of time over the weekend to catch up with the Bournemouth save if you haven't already. Thank you again for being here. Forza Napoli.